here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at KO and boss battle build for him. I think really the main attraction with KO is if you have a Hogan plate. With a Hogan plate, I think he's going to be extremely good. He'll probably be my best. I don't know for sure, but I think so, because every time you break 20 gems, black move damage increased by 300%. Obviously, as much move damage as you can. This is the build setup. Cannonball, 8 MP black, deal 86k damage, swap a 3x7 into blue. Super kick, 310k damage. This goes up to almost 500k at 6 star. 6 star will be important for him. I'm going to take him tomorrow, today, when the contest starts for evolving. The skip doesn't matter. And then the chokehold, generate your sub gems. We do this right. We can proc the Hogan plate twice each cycle. When this move is at 6 star, starting off in boss battle with the setup that I have, should be starting at like 26 million and adding 5 million every time we proc the Hogan plate. So we start with Cannonball, this will be 31 million. Do the chokehold right, it would be 36 million. Hit the Cannonball again. 41 million on the super kick, and just continue growing. Also, the cannonball is growing the whole time that this is growing, just not as much. So keep that in mind. Entourage. If you have EO, obviously she'll be huge. If not, you can use 2 black MP. The reason why I would say, and that's if you have Santa Hogan at 1 MP. This gets you started going right away. If you don't have Santa at 17k, switch in a black matchy match and black starting board. So a Lundra, right? And then instead of Santa, put move damage. The reason why I want to start right away is just hitting a move is worth 300% move damage, which is more than all of my trainers combined. So that's going to be my focus. Make it happen right away. And that's the way I'm going to go about it. So I'll show you kind of what I mean. Let's get into a stipulation tour here, and I'll walk you through what it'll look like during boss. The main thing is, if you're growing the damage, I think in the off turns when the MP goes up, you're just going to fake swipe like this so you stay active, and let your stacks continue to stay there, right? Let's run this in 1x speed. So you're just going to start off with this move. Which you can see mine's 470k, this is 1.6 million. So this should end up being, you know, pretty substantial too. But this procs the Hogan plate. So you're going to hit that first. Because in boss we don't have to worry about a pin, right? So animation's not bad. And we're going to hit the stun. You can see we went all the way to 2.6 million. Also, I run it this way in Feud, except I start with the stun, obviously, because it goes into a pin. Now, if you make 4 row breaks, you break 21 gems, which is enough to proc the plate, right? So that is pretty fantastic. And, you know, you can leave more black gems on the board if you want. For whatever reason, doesn't matter. But the main thing is to get your 21 broken as quickly as possible. Of course, I would just break all of my gems, because there's no reason not to in boss. It will leave a power gem, which, yeah, maybe you should leave some. However, you're going to randomly overwrite them anyway. So just choose to break 21 gems as fast as you can. You can see this is up to 1 million. This is up to 3.5. I think you get the idea of how this is going to grow. And then again, unless like it's the end of the turn and you want to sneak one more move in before like the MP upturn or something, I would continue focusing on growing the buff. So, and I mean that is like in a kill shot. Otherwise, just always do it in the right order to continue growing your buff on this move. And that's it. I was originally thinking about leaving enough black gems with the sub to swipe into it, but I don't know that, because once you take the 2 swipes it would take to load it, mess with matching 5 you know, setting up a 5 match and a 5 match, then take the 2 swipes, you drop all your stacks. I think it might be simpler and faster just to continue focus growing your buff, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. KO's amazing this way. He's great in feud as well this way. He's one of my favorites to use now, actually. And you can just do this too and not place all the black gems, which whatever's fastest, get your row breaks in and go. You're for your 21 to continue growing the damage. 5.4 million. $6.3. Pretty great, right? 7. It's probably too much. 4. Nope, just enough. 7.2 million. Anyway, you get the idea. So just doing that over and over, saving your stacks, or if you want to do the swipe thing and continue with the 2 swipes resetting it, but I think long term this boss is going to be kind of grindy. So honestly, I think going for growing and then swiping in the turns when your MP is up is going to be your best move. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're going to try it, how it works for you. It will require Hogan Plate to be very good. Yeah. I think if you don't have a Hogan Plate, you could always focus on the sub gem and leaving the sub gems on there, because boss kills the sub. So you could literally place it wherever and then swipe with the power gem. So that's an option if you don't have a KO, or I'm sorry, a Hogan Plate. But at that point, you're probably better off going with Powerhouse KO or Mutant Seth or somebody like that, you know? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. And good luck in boss, guys.